Hello, welcome to CSC Sports, and today I have a special treat for you guys. I'm going to give you my top 5 NBA players of all time by position. That's right. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. I'm going to give you my top 5. First on the list, we're going to start off with the point guard position will be Magic Johnson. That's right, Irvin Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, we all know who Magic Johnson was for the LA Lakers. He was a phenomenal basketball player. The guy was 6'9" and playing point guard. The master of the fast break. Magic Johnson was savvy. He was a great passer. He was a decent scorer. But when you look at a guy being 6'9", playing the point guard position, that's truly unheard of. I mean, you have a lot of guys that came in the league years after him that tried it, but nobody really lived up to it. We see a young LeBron James now playing kind of like a point forward, but Magic Johnson was a starting point guard. Magic Johnson has been to the finals. As you look at the list of his achievements, he's been to the finals 9 times and he won 5 times. Magic Johnson has like 3 MVPs. He did his damn thing in the league, like real talk. So I have to take Magic Johnson as my point guard. I'm going to take him. There's a lot of other guys that were good, but Magic Johnson is my top point guard. Let's move over to the 2 guard. We all know who this is by unanimous decision. It's Michael Jordan. That's right, Michael Jordan, 6-time champ. Michael Jordan, the greatest 2 guard to ever do it. You know, it's a couple of guys that's right behind him, but not as good as Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the number 1 2 guard in the history of the NBA. I chose Michael Jordan because there was nobody else to choose as number 1. There was some people, like I told you, that's good. But Michael Jordan, personified that position at the 2 guard slot. Michael Jordan dominated his era, like flat out. Nobody else had a chance when he was on the court in his prime. Michael Jordan dominated basketball as a 2 guard. Michael Jordan also personified style, you know, with the bald head and the black socks and the long shorts, all that stuff. Michael Jordan was just a class act. I'm going to take him as my 2 guard on the list. And going to the small forward position, I'm going to pick King James. That's right. I know a lot of you people out there shocked, like, whoa, Jay, what about Larry Bird? What about Scottie Pippen? No, I'm going LeBron James all day. LeBron James is the youngest one on my list, and he is a flat-out dog. We see what LeBron James is doing right now with the Miami Heat on the win streak. I don't know if it's going to come to an end tonight or not, but LeBron James is the greatest small forward of all times. We have a lot of people, like I told you, that played that position. You got Dr. J. You got a lot of people. But what LeBron is doing, you know, he's been to the finals 3 times. He finally got him a ring. He has taken teams with no talent and winning 60 games when he's the only star on the team, stuff like that. LeBron James makes everybody else around him better. And at that size, being 6'8", like I said, with Magic Johnson being 6'9", to have a mentality like a point guard, and you have the ability to dominate offensively also, and you can rebound, and you like to defend. You're not forced to defend. That's not your Achilles. You like to defend. LeBron James is a defender also, so I have to take him at the small forward slot. Now, moving over to the power forward slot, we have Timmy D. That's right, Tim Duncan, Mr. Fundamentals, big fundamentals, whatever you want to call him, the man with the fundamentals. I got to go with Tim Duncan. I'm a huge Spurs fan. Tim Duncan is one of the greatest players of all time. He is, in my opinion, the greatest power forward of all time. There's a lot of guys out there like Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, but I have to take Timmy D. 4-time world champion. He has won that thing 4 times. It looks like he's going to possibly try to get one this year. Tim Duncan, what can I say about Tim Duncan? He's like a damn near perfect basketball player in my opinion. He has a slow-paced game. He has fundamentals, rebound, defense. He does everything well on the court, and he's very obedient to system and his coaches. Tim Duncan doesn't have an ego. He's easy to play with, and he knows his role on the court. So I'm going to go with Timmy D at the power forward slot. And my top 5 pick for the greatest center of all time, and my top 5 will be KareemAbdulJabbar. What can I say about a man that has 6 MVPs, has 6 championship rings? This man is a flat out dog, throwing a sky hook damn near from the foul line. You know what I mean? Kareem when you look at a lot of the centers in the game, you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, you look at Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain, even Bill Russell. Kareem is ahead of all those guys. My favorite, is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but I have a lot of guys that I would have wanted to put real close. But when I look at his accomplishments and how he dominated the game, I had to pick him. You know what I mean? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest center of all time. I don't care how you put it. And like I said, these are my top 5 guys. I want you guys to tell me who are your top 5 greatest NBA players by position of all time. I'm gonna do from 5 to 10. I mean, from 6 to 10 on the next episode of CSC Sports. Till next time, I'm your host, Jay Howard, and I'm out. Peace.